What's up, baseball fans, especially Detroit Tiger fans? I am AJ Riley with the premiere of a brand new show here from Detroit Sports Nation called The Corner, because the old stadium, the corner of Michigan and Trumbull, Detroit Tiger Stadium. That's why we named the show The Corner, because we're going to be talking Tigers baseball. We're thrilled to bring a new show to you. I am pumped that I am the one that gets to bring this show to you. And this is going to be a show that is going to premiere twice a week before each series, so we can recap series that have happened and preview ones that are about to happen. So you can check it out every Monday and every Thursday is when this is going to premiere. And without any further ado, we are going to get into a recap of our latest series where the Tigers lose 2 games to the Twins in Minnesota, but they scratch out that final victory on Wednesday. It was a series that ended up being low scoring, one that the Tigers hit enough to win the game on Wednesday, hit enough in the game on Monday to come back from a 4-0 deficit. Elvin Rodriguez had given up a grand slam in the beginning of the game, but it was all for naught as they did end up losing that game in the bottom of the 9th with a Gio Urshela walk-off single. And it goes into kind of how this season for the Tigers has gone. It's been a disappointment. They've played in some close games, but they're just not scoring runs. They're not producing offense, but they're pitching fantastic. If we look at the pitching that we have had over the season, we have a top 10 pitching staff. They're not giving up runs, but we have the worst offense in baseball. And we're going to get to that a little bit later when we talk about what is wrong with the Tigers. But needless to say, the Tigers lose 5-4 on Monday to the Twins in the bottom of the 9th. They lose 2-0 on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, in the afternoon matinee, they end up scratching out a win in 10 innings with Jeimer Candelario's 2-run home run in the top of the 10th inning. Now, Harold Castro earlier in the game hit 2 home runs and really started to swing the bat, but there were some really maybe even questionable calls from A.J. Hinch pinch hitting for Harold Castro with Miguel Cabrera with the bases loaded in, I believe it was the top of the 9th. It was a crazy situation. Miguel coming off the bench cold, gets called out on a very close pitch, right at the knees, right over the heart of the plate. He complained a little bit, but it was way too close of a pitch to take, and I really questioned the decision there to bring in a cold Miguel Cabrera with the bases loaded instead of letting a hot Harold Castro swing the bat. Now, I totally get it, right? Like, lefty-on-lefty matchup at that time. Caleb Thibar was pitching, so maybe you want to get that right-lefty matchup, but it could have cost him the game, is what it ended up being. It could have been. Luckily, they were able to hold him down in the bottom of the 9th, get to the top of the 10th. Jeimer hit his 2-run home run, and the Tigers fly out of Minnesota back to Comerica Park after at least not getting swept in Minnesota and not being swept for the second time. This would have been 6 games straight that they've lost to Minnesota. So thankfully they got off the schneid a little bit against the Twinks and are coming back home with 1 win under the belt, and they're going to be taking on the Cleveland Guardians.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what?